Da 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 da. We have solar panels! Hello everyone, Larissa here, and welcome to episode number 6 in my series, Our House in the Trees. We've moved in. I just have to get that off of my chest because it's been about a month since we moved in. We had Christmas here, life happened, chaos happened, all the things that we had set up sort of got unset up, and now we're trying to put it back together. But it's all good. It just means that I'm a bit behind in sharing the journey, but the journey's the same whether I shared it a few weeks ago or whether I'm sharing it now. For those of you who have never watched the first 5 episodes in this series, I will link to them right here and also give you a quick little synopsis. We bought this piece of property that we built our house on 9 years ago, I believe it is now. And we've built a sustainable home upon it. To us, what that means is a house that impacts the natural land, the natural surroundings as little as possible, that uses as many sustainable materials as we possibly could, and then we're filling it with as many, environmentally conscious finishes and decor. It's not about being perfect, it's about doing the best that we can, and I think we've done a pretty good job. So what this episode is going to cover is the installation of our solar panels, finally. And then I'll share a little bit what it was like getting the keys to this stunning house, which of course I'm in right now because we're living here. Look at this barn door right here. In the very end of this video, I am going to give you a full house tour as it is right now, with us living in it, all finished and all lived in. Basically, the story of our solar panels is that we always wanted to have solar panels on our house. Even when we first bought the land, actually, before solar panels were really affordable thing that people actually were doing. It's really exciting to be like, we have energy from the sun, it's really happening. Here is a clip of the solar panels and the house together as one. I'm coming! So apparently the reason that they were so delayed coming was because they were doing a massive project in southern Alberta to provide solar to, thousands and thousands of homes. It's pretty exciting. They're finally here. Next up, possession day. I don't really like that word possession. It's it's very ooh, possessed. It's the day that we got our key. I'm just gonna call it that. Incredibly exciting, overwhelming. There's no word. I'm just gonna let the clip do the talking. I just got a call from our builder and we are getting the keys in a half an hour for our house. It's ready to be ours and I am freaking out. I guess it's just a culmination of how long it's been, this process of buying our land back in 2011 and going through all of the house design changes, going through the building location change, going through the building process. It's been quite a ride. It's been a long ride, but it's been quite a ride. And it's only going to continue after we move in, of course. But yeah, I'm going to get the keys. Think after we got the keys that we would just move right in, everything would just flow very smoothly, although I don't know why you would think that. That's not how anything ever goes. The process of moving is honestly, it's kind of a blur. We moved, it happened, our stuff is all here now, most of it is unpacked. The good thing is that we did have everything moved in and mostly set up for Christmas, and it was so amazing. Somebody wants to show you guys symbols from her hands from down here, so there's gonna be a puppet show going on while I am talking to you about this. There's something that just makes you feel so grateful to drive up to a home or to walk in through the door of a home that you just spent so much time thinking about and dreaming about. It's really just a feeling like no other, and every day, at least once a day, if not multiple times a day, I just have to pinch myself because I cannot believe that we live here. And so now, without further ado, here is a full house tour of our house in the trees.
So I feel like in previous videos, I've given a pretty good idea of the 360-degree exterior view of the house. Not much has changed since the last time I did that, except for we have our red door. And you've also seen the back with the solar panels now as well. So we're just gonna go inside. I just wanted to add that there's a lot of different sustainable interior features that I have already talked about in previous videos. So I decided just to put a little pop-up on the bottom of the screen to just remind you or let you know about some of those while I talk about some of the stuff that's a little bit newer. So yeah, here we go. When you first walk in, we've got our mudroom over here to the left. The couple who lives in a nearby city to us, they make things out of reclaimed pallets, and so they made us this door, another door, the one that you would have just seen, the white one that I'm sitting in front of. I'm doing the chatty part of this video. And they made us our 2 vanities, and they also made us the kitchen island. And you can order stuff from them off of Etsy. So this is one of the lights that you would have seen in my episode where I did the unboxing of all of our lights. So this one is from Illuminate Vintage, and they are out of the United States. Everything else over here is just stuff that we brought from our old house, just mats and baskets. All of this is just built out of MDF. The builder just built this for us. That's the entrance, mudroom area. And then of course our closet is behind the barn door. But I am not going to show you that because messy. So we turn. We got the living room over here to the right. So I left up my Christmas mantle decor. I thought it fit for winter. Because, like, you know, winter. Fireplace, which you would have seen lots of if you've been following along on this journey. You can see, I don't know if you can tell, but by the blackened glass that we have been using it a ton. And this is actually over here, this Canada Dry, like antique crate that I've had for a really long time. This is where we normally keep our wood, but you can see that we are out because, like I said, we've been burning lots of fires. So for those of you wondering about burning wood and releasing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, yes, wood does release carbon dioxide into the air, but it's the carbon dioxide that the tree has absorbed from the air. Burning wood is actually considered carbon neutral. You need to plant trees to make up for the trees that are being burned, although we don't cut trees down to burn. We have lots of trees that have fallen down, like so many. And then these pillows are by another Etsy seller. They're called Organic Turkish Towel. And these are custom. And I love them. They're made out of organic cotton. And you will see a theme of items from that Etsy shop because I absolutely love that shop. To the bathroom. There is our antique clawfoot bathtub, which brings me so much joy. So much joy. There's another one of the light fixtures. This is from another Etsy seller called Geometric Glass Place. I'll link to everything down below. This is another light fixture here, these 2 ones. That one on this side of the mirror and that one on this side of the mirror. From another Etsy seller as well. More things from Organic Turkish Towels. This here, I have a blog post about how I made this. It's made from an old door header. And this is the other thing one of the other things that was made by Gaslamp Decor. This is one of our custom vanities that they made. All of our faucets in our house are low flow. Okay, so we're gonna go to the kitchen next. This is the dining room. And this is another light that I ordered off of Etsy. Just pretty simple in here. This is my super old IKEA table that I bought like, oh my God, like 15 years ago probably. Never looks this clean. So I'm just like, quite like taken aback by the cleanliness of my own kitchen. This is the kitchen island that Gaslamp Decor made, and I absolutely love sitting here. There's a little tree underneath there because of course there's a tree underneath there, why not? The thing I wanted to talk to you about in the kitchen is the appliances. So I did a ton of research. I did look at getting secondhand. The thing with secondhand appliances is that you don't always know what the energy consumption is. I ended up opting for like the best efficiency that I could possibly find for each of the appliances in the kitchen. Here we go, upstairs. So you come up to the top of the stairs. This is where Devin and I sleep. Oh, look at this, another item from Organic Turkish Towels. Like I said, I'm obsessed. These are just old pieces of furniture that I've had for a really long time. I just want to show you these knobs over here. This is our closet. These were from my grandma's house that actually was torn down. And my mom saved them, so I had them installed here. My daughter's room. Well, we have two beds because they're bunk beds. This one we painted white already. This one here needs to be painted white still. So this dresser was my mom's dresser and I just painted it yellow. I bought the rocking chair secondhand and I painted it and I made the cushion, and then Devin made this little ottoman from scratch. These are other fixtures from Illuminate Vintage that I had mentioned before. Here's the view out this window. So we have 3 of these antique air return beds. This is one of them. So we just bought them from the home reuse store, and yeah, Devin painted them, and I think they look gorgeous. Time to go to the basement. Let there be light. Okay, bathroom. Let's show you this first. Here it is. This is the other vanity that Gaslamp Decor made. This is a live edge mirror that my mom gave us. That is another light fixture from Illuminate Vintage. And then this here is one of my Kijiji finds that you would have seen when I was painting in the last video, I believe. And here's our shower, which our whole family is like obsessed with the shower. Like we love, it's like being in a spa. That's a low flow shower head, and then you can see the reflection of everything in the glass. It's very cool. And we have heated floors in here, which we control right here. And then because it is electric, then when the solar panels are generating power, then the floors are heated by the sun. Let's go to the first bedroom. The sun's going down, so it's getting a little dark. I'm gonna turn the light on. And there we go. There's another one of my secondhand lights. This room here, as you can see, is kind of like a music room office. Over here, we have the second bedroom. We affectionately call this the room from hell, which is terrible because it's such a beautiful bedroom. Here, I'll insert. This is what it looked like before it was 100% finished, before we had moved in. But we currently use it as just a storage, so it's really messy. This room is definitely a work in progress. Kind of just inherited our old furniture. I'd love to do maybe like some sort of brick on this wall. And yeah, there's the other barn door. And then this is all of our kids' stuff. And then the last room to show you is the laundry room. There's another secondhand light. Okay, our washer and our dryer, they are compact ones. They're not full size, but you can really stuff them full. So I have not found that we have to do extra loads of laundry. It's not like you have to do 2 loads of laundry to get one, and therefore you're running it twice as much. And this dryer is actually a heat pump dryer. So it takes the heat that it generates, and then instead of venting it out and trying to heat it and like heating continuously using energy, it actually just recirculates the already generated heat. A regular dryer uses like 3 times more energy per year than this one does. Here is our third barn door that we have in this house. This one was not custom made though. This one I actually got secondhand. People always like to say like, oh, it's so nice to have a brand new house, you know, everything's done, you don't have to do anything, you just move in and enjoy. But it's not really mine and Devin's style. We like projects, so there'll be lots of projects to follow if you just stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Welcome to our house in the trees. Let's wave our hands.
Oh, you're right. You're stuck in my earring. Oh, you're licking my hair. Okay, keep it down.